I like to switch it up sometimes. Instead of doing full length, do it over here, video. Stayed up all night, but not on the computer. So when I stay up all night, but I'm not on the computer, you know, I did constructive things. I cleaned hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. Food mostly from Vitacost and Sun Food came yesterday, and I was under the impression all along that it came through FedEx. FedEx isn't open on Monday, so I gotta call them today later on when I wake up. My mom and I spent all day at the mall. I had stuff to return. I returned my stuff I needed to return. And then the Macy's Friends and Family's going on, as you know, and my mom actually found 7 sweaters she liked. So, I'm still going to give her that one she liked of mine. That they didn't have it in any other color. I was hoping maybe they had another color. You know what I mean? And I was hoping that they had another color so she could have a different one of her own. But, and then if she wanted to borrow mine, she could. But no, I'm going to give her that one. It looks really, really good on her, and I can borrow it. I like it, you know. I can borrow it, but it'll be hers. And since she found sweaters she really liked yesterday, I helped her pick them all out. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get that cream one back from her. Originally, I was gonna give her the cream one and that one we both really, really like. But she found good sweaters today, so she doesn't need that cream one. I'm gonna have that one back. I bought 3 sweaters today, including the one I'm wearing. My mom actually wanted this one. I was off at another store, returning some different stuff, and then I met her at the mall. But I met her at Macy's, inside Macy's. We also went to lunch at the food court. I got this big salad, but it still had you know, dressing and cheese, so it wasn't completely like diet. And I wound up pigging out yesterday, doing exactly what I said I wouldn't do. So today I'm gonna fast again. I ate enough yesterday for 2 days, where basically my Vitacost order came and I'd ordered like snacks. I mean, everything I ate I shared with my mom. And then we came home after being at the mall damn day long, and she knew the Vitacost box they were opened, you know. I didn't even know why they came today. They weren't supposed to come till tomorrow. And there were sweets in there, so she wanted something. And we had this little Nativa coconut thing, 79 cents, but it wasn't enough, so I got us other crap, and then I wound up eating different things. Remember, when I say pig out, I mean we've all gone to restaurants where you really pig out just in one meal. You overeat. Restaurant portions are so huge, and then if you get dessert and drinks too, you know. So I pigged out throughout the day. I mean, my pigging out was not major, but it was enough, you know. And Foot Guy's still interested, so. Originally, I had told him I could do it any day except Friday, and you know, during the day, any day but Friday, and but then I texted him back, and I'm like, Yeah, it can't be today. It was already, I gotta stay up at night cleaning, and I needed to go through the whole Vita starter. It was 15% off, so it was originally even more than this, but it was over $400 order. Huge order. They didn't mess up on it. Unbelievable. I gotta double check just to make sure, but it looks like, because I highlighted everything on the slip. What VitaCost does when it has separate boxes, I have slips this high because every box will say in this box it's this, and then they'll have other slips saying in separate boxes this, you know. So you wind up getting tons of slips. But I highlighted them on all. It looks like I have everything. The only problem was I ordered this Steve's organic green tea. And 2 of them came exploded. Luckily, VitaCost had them in a plastic bag, which VitaCost puts everything, wraps it, and puts it in plastic bags. So it just spilled out inside the plastic bag, but I don't know what happened. It came exploded. It somehow got some hole in it or something. So, VitaCost is cool, though. They don't make you send it. They just, if you call them up and say an item was damaged or you didn't get it, they just send it out to you. I've had to do it before. They don't go through the trouble of having you send it back to them or anything like that. They just send you it out new. It's their policy. Or some people who take advantage of that and lie, I'm sure, but that's their policy anyway. So yesterday, got a little scare and proof that when it comes to animals who don't know any better and small children that don't know any better, you can do your best to try to protect them, and inevitably something pops up that you would have never predicted in a million years could happen. The nutball. We got home from the mall, we had 2 big bags filled with heavy sweaters, okay? It was total, you know the Macy's big bags that have the handle, right? The plastic ones, not a paper bag, it's a plastic bag, okay? But they have handles, and they're large plastic bags, and there were 10 sweaters total, and they're heavy winter sweaters, okay? I had to stay in the bathroom all day, came home, gave him his food, getting ready to take him for a walk. Of course, like any of you would do, I threw the bags of clothes on the couch. Okay? Remember, big bags filled with heavy sweaters. And then I just was throwing, what was I doing? I don't know, I was doing something, I had to put my coat back on or whatever. I mean, it's not like my sneakers were up, but regardless, we turned around, and even my mom's like, what the fuck? We turn around, and Omar is on the ground. I mean, he did it so fast you can't stop him. He had, it's not food either, he had wrapped his head into that plastic bag handle, okay? Bag wrapped around his head, and jumped down from the couch with the bag, with the heavy bag. Are you fucking kidding me? Who would predict that he's going to put his head through that handle on the Macy's bag and then jump off the couch attached to the bag, the heavy bag? Fortunately, he was fine, you know, but it's like you can't predict shit like that, you know? I put the fucking bags on the couch and he puts his head through the handle so it's wrapped around his neck and then jumps down with the bag attached. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't think I've gotten more proof in my entire life than that you can do your best you can with kids and animals, but, you know, you can only try your best and hope nothing happens. He put his head through the fucking Macy's bag handle, okay? And then jumped off the couch attached to the bag. So my mom and I, and remember, we were like gone forever. I mean, I actually saw it happening, but it was too much to stop. It was almost like I didn't see it happening. I saw it as it was happening, like at the end. And my mom, and I'm like, and he's on the ground with that bag. He had jumped down with that heavy bag wrapped around his neck. What the fuck? And I got it off of him and was happy, grateful that he was alright. But you know what? I don't know if I've ever gotten more proof in my life. Of just, you can do your best to protect either your real children when they're young or your canine children who are just always young, you know what I mean? Idiot. Puts his head through the bag and then jumps off the couch with the bag attached to his head. I mean, who does that? The dog, apparently. I couldn't believe it. My mom couldn't believe it. It wasn't funny, but she and I were almost, I looked at her and she was like, it's not funny, but it's just comical, you know what I mean? It's not funny because it was a heavy bag, but it's comical. It's just like, because it's unbelievable that would happen. I bet if I took a poll, there aren't too many people, you know, if I was able to poll the whole United States or something, there would be too many people who said that their dog had done that. You know what I mean? You're never the only one regarding anything, but it'd be few and far between. I'm not saying dogs haven't done other stupid things, but that takes the cake. I mean, that's just, like I said, my mom and I we were just like in shock, both of us. I looked at her and the look on her face, like, Mom, do you believe that Omar just did that? She's like, no. It's just ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. He's a little dog. The bag was heavy. Think about it. It had 5 heavy sweaters in it, and it was heavy for me carrying it home. We have to walk quite a distance to get home from the bus. They're heavy bags. Fortunately, he wasn't hurt. Had he been hurt, I would not, I'm sorry, had he been hurt, I would not have placed blame upon myself, because I cannot predict that I stick heavy bags full of 5 sweaters each with that on the couch, and my dog is going to put his head through the bag, and then jumped off the couch with the bag attached to his head. I'm sorry. None of you could predict that either. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. And it's just proof you can only protect them so much. I would not have felt responsible even if he had died. It wouldn't have been my fault. I didn't do anything negligent. I stuck friggin' the plastic bag, and I didn't leave it like that. It was set. It was like I was just putting you know what I mean? It wasn't even that we sat down to dinner or something. It was sitting there forever and we weren't watching him. No, he did it when we were turned around for briefly. All of a sudden he's on the ground, and that handle from the Macy's bag that had the 5 sweaters in it is wrapped around his neck, and he's on the ground. He jumped down off the couch with his head through the plastic bag handle. Are animals that dumb? He doesn't realize that he just did that? Apparently not. He's not a stupid dog. In my knowing him, in my experience with him, he's not a stupid dog. I would have not felt responsible for that. It would have greatly saddened me, but I would not have felt responsible, because that's just, you can't predict every fucking little thing, okay? When he was a little puppy, little bit of a thing, Donald at the pool where the townhomes were, remember there's a pool and jacuzzi, attached his leash to a pool chair, and they're heavy, okay? And we turned around. I wasn't even around, I think, but I was doing something for a second. But the thing is, it wasn't for that long. You turn around, and he had jumped into the pool with the friggin' pool, that one of those chairs attached to him. And we had to save him, or Donald had to save him. I think he had jumped in the pool because, remember, Donald was his life, his pack leader, and he was attached on the other side or something and wanted to get over to. I don't know, actually. All I know is he dragged the friggin' chair, pulled the chair, and then he's in the pool attached to the fucking chair. So you wouldn't predict that could happen either. I wouldn't have blamed Donald if the dog had died. We hadn't had him that long. I mean, it wasn't when he was this big, but I mean, he was still a puppy. He was still a puppy, and who's gonna think that he can even move that chair, let alone get into the pool with it, attached to him? This was a similar thing. 5 heavy sweaters in the goddamn bag. The bags were pretty much equal weight. I carried him home, okay? Homer's on the ground. We turned around, and he's on the ground with that bag. But I actually saw it happening. It's just I couldn't stop it. I saw it midway when he'd already done it. It's like he did it so fast. I didn't see him put his head through the bag, obviously. Or I would have, had I seen that, I would have immediately realized, oh, I better get these bags away. No. Bag, head through the bag, handle, and then he jumps down off the couch attached to the bag and brings the bag with him. Heavy sweaters. I mean, come on, people. I need to, you cannot predict every fucking little thing that dog's gonna do, I mean, I would never leave any plastic bag or anything around for hours. But you know what I mean? If he had just looked into the bag, he's not going to die. He just get his head out of the bag. He put his head through the friggin' handle and then jumps off the couch attached to the bag. I mean, that's just insane. It's ridiculous. What the fuck is wrong with him? So my mom got a whole bunch of sweaters. My shiny sweaters that I liked, that are fancy but still long sleeves. So, like I saw the sales lady Macy's the other day, they're sexy. They have a little bit of sex appeal, but they're also, warm enough. They're not like super short sleeves or anything like that. Well, turns out she can't fit into them because we tried on something that was like a similar style or something. And then I said, if that's not fitting you, but if it's me, maybe those other ones, because they're the same. They're just shiny or might not fit you, Mama. And she tried them on. She's like, you know what? Yeah, they're a little tight in the shoulders. And I'm like, you should have a large. And I'm secretly thinking, because they're only $15 each. I'm thinking, yeah, now you'll have your own, and I'll have my own. I won't have to worry about you spilling anything on mine, Yeah, she was a lot. She wound up getting 2 the same, the gray and because they're so cheap, $15, can't beat that. Can't beat that, baby. Since you can't beat it. It took me a long time. I had to go through those boxes to make sure everything was correct. I got stuff from Sun Food too. All came today from FedEx, and I don't see how, because as far as I know, they don't work on Mondays. Unless they're making some kind of exception for the holidays. You know me, I have to call them and find out. I have to call them and find out. I need to know, because if they had come a little later and my stuff had sat out all damn day, not that it's hot, but still there's sun, and I don't want my fucking organic food sitting outside all day long. We didn't get home till 7. Gone all day. We left at 12:30. Homer had to be in the bathroom all day. And life's a bitch. That dog is living in the lap of luxury, okay? Every once in a while, he can go into the friggin' bathroom if my mom and I are both gone, We do something like we did yesterday, which was we had a really nice day. Or if, she has appointments or something, or she goes to that, place where she hangs out. If she's not around, she goes with her friend. Speaking of friend, she's supposed to see her. This is the one friend, I don't mind. It's the one she met in the mental hospital when I was 12 that I don't particularly care for. It's not because she's mental, it's because she's a bitch, although if she's bipolar, then her being a bitch might just be part of her mental illness, but I can't deal with her. My family couldn't stand her either, man. auntie can't stand her, and the dead aunt couldn't stand her, and whatnot. Remember, some of you, few of you, I don't know how many views the video has, but I forget which video it even was that I talked about it. Remember, I was saying the other friend who I can't stand, I had invited my mom to go on a road trip with her that would take hours, and I was hoping my mom wouldn't do it, but I can't stop my mom because I told you this woman's not. The woman, it wasn't that long ago that she got into an accident that was her fault, because my mom told me. She wasn't hurt, but she just, like yesterday or something, got into an accident, another one, and her car is like in the shop. She's not a good driver, and my mom told me about this. We were on the bus, and I said, see? I said, I didn't want you to go with her on that road trip. She, to go to another state, that she invited you to go on. Mom was like, I wasn't going to go. I'm like, yeah, you were. You were debating going, and I wished you wouldn't. And, look at the woman's already in another accident. She's in another accident that's her fault. And her car's in the garage. She did some major damage to it, I guess. She got into an accident. I don't want my mom driving with her. I can't stop my mom, but I'm just saying, there's my proof, okay? It wasn't that long ago she got into an accident that was her fault. Now she got into another one that's her fault. Some people are just horrible drivers. My mom's a horrible driver, as I told you that. Okay? And so was a friend. And this friend also, this person probably been mentally ill too, sorry, but there's different kinds of mentally ill, okay? I'm mentally ill, but I'm smart and aware, and like I told you, back when I was driving, when I was in my 20s, I was a good driver. I didn't get into any accidents, and I didn't take chances. I was very, very careful. I was very nervous, too, but I was careful. Alright. I did blast my music, so I couldn't have been that nervous. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's a long time ago. And even had I wanted to drive, I never had the money to have a car anyway. And I was 6 years with Joe, and he had a car. I didn't need to have a car. And I walked to work or took public transportation. Now what was I going to say? And according to my mom, the friend also, before she got into this accident that was her fault, and now she also apparently it wasn't, I guess, a bad accident, but still she let her friend borrow her car, and the friend got into it was a male friend. The friend got into an accident that was his fault. I have something in between this toe, some kind of, whatever it is, My feet certainly aren't perfect, but they're not bad. I'm just thinking in reference, otherwise I wouldn't give one flying fuck. I think this thing is like this, though, that's caused by, I'm wearing an 11 sneaker that a New Balance rep that I saw in a mall back when I was living with Bobby, looked at my feet and did the toe test in those sneakers and really said you should be an 11 and a half. But those sneakers that I like, they're SL2 running, and they're like the only one New Balance makes. It's SL2, which is the one I can wear that's running. That's a running sneaker, unfortunately. And they don't come in half. They only come in 11 or 12. They don't come in 11 and a half, which sucks. So I've dealt with them, but they say if you get any kind of corn or blisters or whatever, if you get those like on your toes or whatever, it's an indication that you need a bigger size sneaker, often. I think that I do. This thing's right. I mean, it's like, I guess it's like something, a callus or something like that. I don't know what it is, because I can get, it's hard, but I can get the skin off. I don't know if that's but it's in between the last two toes. No, not the big toe on the opposite end, the smaller toes, the pinky toe on the other toe. The fourth and fifth toes in between there. I wonder if it's on the other foot too. Let's see. Nope, just the one foot. Interestingly enough, the foot that happened is actually my smaller foot. My left foot's bigger than my right foot. So if this was going to happen, it could be the way I walk too, but if this was going to happen, it should have happened on the one where the sneaker would be even tighter, because the left foot's bigger. But no, who knows why? I don't know why. It's just in the middle of the toe. And like I said, you know, I don't know how many foot guys ever gotten to give a tongue bath to, but I guarantee you, I mean, I doubt that who's, you know, that he's licked and sucked on their feet or whatever had perfect feet. All things considered, my feet are bad. It's not like they have all kinds of funky things going on or anything. That's the only thing going on with the toes. But we're definitely going to get together. He's just as, you know, gung-ho excited about it as he was when he first made the proposal over a month ago. First proposed such a thing to me. So I think it's definitely going to happen. Maybe even this week. Almost 6 in the morning, but like I said, I stayed up doing shit. I did it, and I'm glad, because I actually passed out, exhausted. Oh, Sunday night I was so good, in bed by 2, and guess what happened? I woke up at 6 and couldn't fall back to sleep. See? So, I tried to go to bed early and couldn't fall back to sleep. So I was exhausted last night, Monday night. Exhausted. And I wound up passing out on my back on the couch with my glasses on. I think I was watching TV from the couch. My mom was in the chair. I fell asleep from 10 to 12. And then I've been up ever since, because I was wide awake at 12, so I did shit. Yeah. And cleaned, and I went through that whole Vitacost order that I needed to do, because I had to call them about the green tea that came exploded, so they could send me out 2 new ones. And I wanted to be able to tell them too if I was missing any items. So everything I did, I'm glad I did. I straightened up, I cleaned. I wish I hadn't eaten. Like I said, when I say I pigged out yesterday, I was still eating like 3 in the morning, you know what I mean? So me pigging out, it was spread out throughout the day, but I'm still in a fast today. What's happening? My mom woke up, I don't know. Oh, her phone's fucked up. It's saying ringer off unknown. It just fucked up suddenly. I told you guys in a video that instead of paying $250 for a new phone, they had used phones at this Verizon place, and so we got her a used phone that we had to pay $79 for, but it's one of those, it's an older phone that takes a different kind of thicker charger, which was good for her because that's how she fucked up her phone to begin with. Well, guess what? It's not working, and if it's broken, I said, you know what, Mommy, you've had that a month, and we went and trusted that guy and bought that used phone, you know, as is or whatnot. I swear to God, if this phone's broken and we had to pay $30 for the charger too. My mom had to pay. I said, if this is broken and you're $109 because you went with a used phone and took your chances, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. I said, you know what, you shouldn't even have the stupid Verizon, Mom, if that's the case. Don't pay $250 for a phone. Just get a phone like mine. Just get a phone like mine, Verizon. You the prepaid pay $35 a month instead of $55 you're paying. You just have to have a new number, but you've had new numbers before. It's not like you have 50 zillion people to give the new number. So I'm gonna be pissed though, justifiably. Justifiably, we go with this used phone to save my mother money, and if the used phone's broken in a month, it won't shut off. It won't do anything. It says ringer off unknown. It's like it just suddenly broke, and I'm gonna be pissed as hell. I'm gonna be pissed as hell, and we're not even gonna buy the prepaid phone there because their prepaid phones are more expensive than a fucking Best Buy. I'll go with my mom. We're gonna try first to see if they can fix the damn phone. If not, I'm just gonna put my 2 cents in. I'm like, you know, she went and paid. I put it on my credit card. Remember, I owe her a lot of money. She would have paid this and blah blah blah, and I thought it was supposed to be reassuring. You know, he was like everything. No. Because I'm like, well, how does she know it's going to work? It's like, we test them all out. Yeah, you test them all out. If it's broken, it's fucked up, something wrong, it just suddenly does that. It won't shut off, it won't do anything. I bet you anything's broken. And I said, Mom, what? You know, you went with this damn phone, $109. You know what? If you get any kind of phone, if you go and get that $250 phone, I'm still going to have to plug it in every fucking night for you because it has the kind of charger that's how you ruined your old phone. I said, why even get it? Why not just get a friggin' prepaid phone? You can set up to have that come out every month. I don't know if you can do it from your checking account though. She doesn't have a debit card, but still. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go to bed, and that's what's going on. I really, really think this thing's gonna happen with what guy. He's given me no indication that he's even remotely backing off or changing his mind or hesitating in the least little bit. Okay, so it's gonna happen. Don't know when. Maybe sometime this week.